Let's move forward, guys. Meron pa bang tayong inaantay? Okay na? Okay. Sige. Okay. Now we move on to, kanina sales concept ang pinag-usapan natin. Tama? Okay. Now we'll move on to buying concepts naman. Ibig sabihin, kung kanina, syempre, di ba we have strategies? We were talking about strategies kanina, right? When we started. Okay. Of course, after strategies, there is supposed to be knowledge on the how. Meaning to say, paano ba natin gagawin? So that now is being answered or has been answered by the sales concept, right? Pero, we should not look at things just from the perspective of a seller. We also need to know or learn or see things from the perspective of a buyer or a client. Tama po ba? Okay. Now, ang usual na nagiging challenge sa mga salespeople is alam mo lang kung sino yung client na dapat pinipursue mo. Tama? Like sa inyo, sino-sino yung mga client na dapat pinipursue ninyo? Sino-sino yung mga clients? Dapat alam natin yan, ha? Mga architects, ano pa? Engineers, interior designers, who else? Contractors, right? Okay, very basic. Tama po ba? Alright. But the thing is, we need to dig or look deeper than just knowing these people, right? So now, let's talk about buyer personas and buying process. Meaning to say, pag sinabi mong buyer persona, yan. Ito yung representation of your ideal buyer. Okay. When we talk about buyer persona, hindi ito yung basta lang we just know architect yung aming target market or target client, etc. or interior designer, but we need to know these people deeper. Okay, so what do I mean? Pag sinabi mong buyer persona, una sa lahat, it's based on research. Hindi yan yung tipong architect lang, okay, tapos interior designer, okay, tapos you be more specific about the person. So technically speaking, pag sinabi mong buyer persona, dapat, ideally, as a seller, we have to really know our target market. Okay? So, pag sinabing buyer persona, yung parang gagawa ka mismo ng representation ng target market mo. Okay? Ano ba ang ibig sabihin niya? For example, sino ba dito yung mga single pa? Single. Yung totoong single, hindi nagsisingil-singgelan lang. Sino mga single pa? Taas ang kamay. Yan. Sino to? What's your name? Joy. Okay, Joy. Siyempre. Hindi nga. Si Joy lang ba ang single dito? Okay lang yan. Huwag kayong mahiya. Sino? Alam niyo, mas masarap malaman ng tao na single ka. Di ba? At least single and available. Di ba? Tama mo ba? Single and ready to mingle. Ayan. Right. Okay, seriously. Joy. I'm sure, ikaw being single, and syempre, lahat tayo, we want to have a partner in life. Tama? Okay. Syempre, hindi naman pwede kung sino-sino na lang. Tama po ba? Alright. Syempre, meron kang ideal. Yan. Diba? Tama? Okay. At, mayroon nga ng mic. Pa-extra mic ba tayo? Okay lang yan. By the way, what happens in this room stays here, ha? Okay. Sige. Joy, kwentuhan mo na tayo. Ako sila. Ano bang hinahanap mo sa isang lalaki?
Business-minded po.
Yun! Business-minded daw. Tama? Okay. Yun ang medyo nasa career or professional level, right? Pero personal, ano naman ang hinahanap? More on personality, anong hinahanap mo sa isang lalaki? Hindi mo alam, tinatanong mo pa. Para may coach ka pa. Sabi mo, ganito, dapat ganito. Ano? Dapat may coaching? Okay, ano? So, ano ang personality?
Simple lang po. Kasi marunong po makitungo sa mga tao.
Okay, so simple at marunong makitungo sa tao, right? Ano pa? Anything else? May nagko-coach eh. Ano pa? Ano pa? Diba? Dapat ikaw alam mo yun, right?
Guwapo.
Yan! Siyempre, gusto mo na mas gwapo, di ba? Mahirap naman magkaanak ka, tapos ang itsura, may batik-batik, may di ba? Okay. Kidding aside, okay, kidding aside. Ang point ko dito is, kung i-relate, thank you Joy namula tuloy si Joy, thank you. Okay, kung i-relate natin ito sa learning natin about buyer persona, as sellers, we have to really know our buyers, right? So, hindi lang yan yung gusto mo or idea mo. Dapat research-based or fact-based. Where do you start? You can actually start, I don't know if you guys have this data. We were talking about data earlier, no? With your sales and marketing head. I don't know if you have this data, but do you have a data on the demographics of the people that that actually sold or rather bought your products already? Okay, so that's one. Kasi importante, sino ba talaga ang ipupursue mong mga buyers? Hindi yung mga bumili na sa'yo, tama? Kumbaga, like-minded or people just like those people who bought from you. Because there's a reason why they bought from you in the first place, right? We're not just talking about discounts here. Di ba? Maybe those people bought from you dahil strategically, meron kayong warehouse na malapit sa kanila. Tama? Tama po ba? Strategically, maybe because merong, kumbaga na-hit nyo yung price mark or price bracket na gusto nila. And on a more deeper level, probably the person who bought from you is a single man who's in his 40s. Tama? Pwede ganon, right? Or maybe the person who bought from you ano po ba? Lives in Quezon City. Simple, di ba? Tama po ba? But those are facts that you can use in creating your buyer persona. So, pasisimpin ko po, ibig sabihin ng buyer persona, para ka nag-create ng isang tao, isang representation ng buyer na tatargeted mo. Ang challenge kasi sa mga sellers, kumbaga, baril ka lang kasi ng baril eh. Di ba? Kung saan, o company, send ng company profile, send ng company, o kasi ito, architect company ito, o bato ka lang, di ba? Tama? Okay. Unlike if you know really your target market. Earlier we were talking, sabi nga niya, and sorry sir but I'll challenge what you just said earlier. It's not about parang saying that you guys are good. Kasi kanina narinig ko, I'm not telling them that that we're the best, no? But what I'm telling them is we can do it, we can deliver. Okay. Sorry, I beg to disagree. But the point is, if you start off with that mindset, talo ka na agad. There was this company that I trained, medyo ibang industriya naman, no? Ang sabi nila sa akin, ang industry nila is they're selling mga feeds naman sa mga alagang hayop. Mga baboy, chicken, gano'n. Okay. Sabi nila, sir, ano kasi, kaya medyo nahihirapan kami kasi una namamahalan sa amin yung mga kliyente. Okay, sabi ko, pero sir, sabi niya, sobra pong naniniwala kami doon sa galing ng produkto namin. Kasi sir, yung galing ng produkto namin, sabi ko, with all honesty, hindi magbabrag kayo if you compare yourselves to your competitors, are you better than them in terms of quality? Yes sir, fact-based po yan, may mga research yan stating na ito kasi iba, etc. Right? So sabi ko sa kanila, maybe your mindset is, or maybe your approach is, you're going for clients that are not really within your target market. Kasi sa totoo lang naman, whatever product you are selling, whether you're selling tiles, feeds, houses, whatever, no? Kung ang lalabanan mo lang parati is price war, talo ka. Kung manalo ka man, meron matatalo, hindi ka parati mananalo. Tama po ba? So don't go for the price war. Go for your market. Okay. For example, sa industry namin, sino ang pinakamahal, ang pinakakilala sa real estate? Anong company? SMDC? Who else? Ayala. Okay. DMCI. Tama po ba? Okay. I would like to say it depends on the market. Tama? Pero sa totoo lang, pinakamahal sa lahat si Ayala, di ba? Ang pinakamurang bahay nila doon pa sa amin, sa may Cavite, sa 8 million ang pinakamura. Ang liit lang ng bahay, 8 million. Sa totoo lang, mahal yun. Tama? But hey, they're Ayala. Right? There are clients, meron ako nakausap one time, sabi niya, I don't like to buy any other products other than an Ayala product. So that's a market of Ayala, right? Okay. Ayala, at least before the Amaya brand, no? The Amaya brand, Ayala thinks of themselves or brand themselves as, kumbaga, kami yung hindi mo pinakamahal, pero pinaka-best in terms of quality. That's how they brand themselves, right? So they don't go for the lower market, they go for the high-end market, right? Because they know their clients, they know their target market. So sabi ko dito sa grupo na tinrain ko, sabi ko, probably you're marking on the wrong tree. Probably you guys are the Ayalas of your industry, right? So in this case, kung Ayala ka ng industriya mo at makikipaglaban ka ng price war, kawawa ka, tama? Because you will not win, right? So know your strength. Okay? Okay, know your strength. Ano bang strength nyo? Let's not talk about you guys being new or being small company pa, whatsoever. The point is, what's your strength? Do you know your strength? Patay tayo dyan kung hindi nyo alam. Alam niyo ba ang strength ng company nyo?
Yes.
What's your strength? Let's be more specific. Everybody says their quality, but what do you mean by quality? See, you have to be specific, right? Okay, even before we talk about buyer personas, let's talk first about you. Who do you think you are? Sino ka? Ano ka? Kasi kung hindi mo alam, paano mo ibibenta yung sarili mo, right? Tama po ba? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hi!
Hello.
Galing, no? Okay. So what's your strength? Kailangan yung malaman nyo. Ang level of maturity of a seller, first and foremost, you have to know who you are. Diba? Who you are as a person, who you are as a company or an organization. Let's start first with being the person that you are. Kung ikaw yung klaseng tao na mahihain o takot makipag-usap sa mga decision maker, that's okay. Okay? Everybody else or everybody goes through that. Okay? Alam niyo ba mahihain din ako dati? Parang mukha nila, yung nga sir, totoo, di ba? Mahihain din po ako dati. Patay tayo, malalaman niyo na yung edad ko. Alam niyo po ba na uso dati yung tatawag ka sa radyo tapos magpapabati ka? Alam niyo ba yun? Oh. Kilala niyo ba si Triggerman? Oh, yung tumawa, yun ang alam niyo na. Okay. Okay. He's an announcer. Di tawag ako. 97.1 WLS. Diba? Okay, tawag ako. Sabi ko, hi, ganyan. So, iba ang sinabi niya or tinanong niya ako, iba daw yung sinagot ko. Sabi ng kaibigan ko nakikinig sa radyo. Tapos yung boses ko raw nanginginig. So, ganun ako kamahihain before. So, maybe most, if not some of you are thinking, sir, sana bakas ng kahihiyan mo, di ba? Okay. Because it goes with the experience. Goes with practice. Okay? Right now, I can talk to people na medyo nandun sa lower end of the market. I can talk to people na nandun sa high end of the market. Because I have developed it through time. Okay? By practice. Now, going back to you, I'm not the bida here, it's you. Ask yourself, sino ka ba? Ano ka ba? Not in pangalan I'm not referring to that. Ang point is, as a person muna before we go for the organization, ano bang qualities ang meron ka? Okay? We're talking about buyer personas here, but before we even talk about your clients, let's talk about you first. Right? What's your strength? And what's your weaknesses? Ikaw ba ay mahihain? Understandable. Pero, kapag years and years na at mahihain ka pa rin, kasalanan mo na yan. Tama po ba? Paano yung sabi nila? Kapag ikaw pinanganak kang mahirap, okay lang yan. Pero pag namatay kang mahirap, kasalanan mo na yan. Tama po ba? Okay. You don't go through life without developing yourselves, especially if you want to stay long in a sales career. Dito po, bawal po ang mahiyain. Okay? Hindi naman ibig sabihin maging mayabang ka, but be assertive. When we talk about being assertive, it means you saying what you want or you saying what you don't want. Because guess what? Your buyers are the same. They're going to tell you what they want and what they don't want. Pero kung ikaw receive ka lang ng receive, okay, believe me, you'll just earn your keep. There's this, talking about the seller, no? There's this one person who owns a training company. So, medyo sa US ito. Itong client na to, he's a New Yorker. Alam niyo ba yung New Yorker? Taga New York? Okay. Naka-experience na ba kayo makipag-usap sa taga New York? Di ba? Isip na ba? Sir, wish ko na. Di ba? Okay, anyway, New Yorkers, their character is, mabilis sila magsalita. And they talk straight. They'll tell you if they hate you, they'll tell you if they don't. Diretso. Walang keme-keme. Walang Pilipino, ano na, sure. Uy, sana na. Walang ganon. Okay? So anyway, this person, sabi niya, he bought a property in Malibu. Malibu. Okay? So, somewhere there in the US. Okay? So, sabi niya, I feel like I want to buy suspenders. So, punta siya doon sa isang department store. So, ano nga to eh? Kung isang salita, isang tanong, isang sagot siya. No? Ganyan sila. So, sabi nung seller, "Hey, sir, good morning. I need suspenders." "Okay, sir. Let me bring you to... suspenders are there, that department." Okay, punta siya. O siya ng suspenders. Punta siya sa kahera. "So, would you like to pay cash, credit card?" "Cash." Ganun lang. Isa-isang word, di ba? Buy cash. Okay, tiyanis na siya. The next time, naisip niya, I'd like to buy a clock radio. So, pasok siya. Sabi ng seller, "Good morning. What brought you to our store for today?" "I want a clock radio." "Oh, no problem. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Let me bring you over to our section for the clock radios." Blah, 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 blah. "Oh, by the way, sir, if I may ask you, what brought you to Malibu?" "Well, I just bought a property here and I think I wanted a clock radio, so that's why I'm here." "Wow, that's good. Oh, by the way, since you are new here, do you happen to have a TV already?" "No." "Oh, no problem, sir. I'll be more than happy to bring you over to our TV section." Punta siya, TV, blah, blah, blah. "Oh, by the way, do you happen to have a ref or refrigerator?" "No." "Oh, no problem. Let me bring you over to this section, blah, blah." Anyway, to make the long story short, natapos yung araw na yon, he was just looking for a clock radio. But after that, he spent about more than $2,000 worth of products. So what's the moral of the story? Kung ikaw yung seller, na order taker ka lang, at oo lang ng oo, sa maniwala ka o sa hindi, lalo na gusto mong kumita na mas malaki, di ba? I believe you guys earn, I don't know, commissions or incentives, tama? Do you guys earn that? Yes. Tama po ba? Yes. Bakit ka ba tayo nasa sales? Kasi otherwise, pag empleyado ka na lang, di ba? Yung fix, tama? Bakit ka nasa sales? Patay tayo dyan. Kung hindi natin alam kung bakit tayo nasa sales, mahihirapan ka talaga. Because by nature, if you want to earn more, you have to be more aggressive to earn more. Tama? Tama po ba? Yes. Because if not, may problema tayo. Right? Kasi sa sales po, tayo ang magdidikta kung magkano gusto natin kitain. Right? Tama po ba?
Yes, sir.
So kung hindi tayo assertive or aggressive enough, then we'll only earn our keep. Now, having that example versus those two people who sold those products, yung isa, order taker lang siya. Di ba? Sinabi lang ng kliyente ko ano gusto, di provide niya lang, tapos ang kaso, right? But the other person, not necessarily na gusto niyang kumita ng marami, pero syempre, ganun nga, di ba? Pero more than that, he made sure na he asked more questions para mas marami pa siyang malaman about the clients and he was able to sell more, right? And technically speaking, he earned more, right? That's what sales is all about. again, we go back. Yun yung sinasabi ko. You have to know yourself. Sino ka ba? Ano ka ba? Seller ka ba talaga? Or hindi? Because otherwise, there's a problem. Kami po, sa industriya namin, we're not selling by the hundreds or by the thousands. We're selling by the millions. Ang pinakamura po na binibenta namin, ako personally, ang pinakamura ko na nabenta is about 1.2 million. Pinakamura. Okay? So, if you sell 1 unit for 1.2, yun ay pinakamura, di ba? Hindi po ganun kadali. So, kailangan aggressive ako, assertive ako because I want to earn more. Right? So, I have to sell more. So, awa ng Diyos, hindi naman po ako nawawala sa top seller position. Okay? Now, going back here, when you come up with your buyer persona, first and foremost, know yourselves. Ano bang strengths mo? Ano bang weakness mo? A seller doesn't have to be parating madaldal. God are the days na gano'n ang seller. Sellers now are more into listening and able to be a consultant to the client. The more that you are a consultant, syempre pag sinabi consultant ka, kailangan expert ka sa sinasabi mo, right? The more that you build your credibility with the buyer, the more that the buyer will trust you, the more that the buyer will give you more of his business, right? Tama po ba? And there are things you have to consider. Hindi lang yung credibility is being built, hindi lang sa pagsasalita, the way you carry yourself. Parang ganito lang. Kung ako, for example, pumasok ako dito kanina, nag-talk ako dito sa harap, medyo, guys, kumusta po tayo? Good morning. Pakikinggan niyo ba ako? Okay. Tama po ba? Right. It's the same thing for business people. They will only listen to you if you think you can give value to their business, right? So the reason why I'm here, because I think and I believe you guys called us because you see value in us. And I hate to disappoint your management by being, morning, di ba? It starts with that. You have to first believe in yourself that you are an expert in what you're saying. I've been doing this since year. Yan na yun. Isa yun, ha? Okay? Tama po ba yun? Okay. So, again, ask yourself, are you guys sellers?
Yes.
Not convincing. Are you guys sellers?
Yes.
Di ba? Tama po ba? Okay, kabahan ng management nyo. Because after this seminar, okay, halimaw na kayo lahat sa
Akala ko
pagbenta.
magkakasama.
Gusto nyo ba yun?
Yes!
Okay, you know what? I can only teach you. But if you don't use it or don't do it, that's not anymore my problem, right? Alam niyo po, ito medyo, ano lang to, insight na medyo na-realize ko lang after, I think, a few weeks ago. When we're talking about a speaker, kapag ang pinag-uusapan about financial, about, di ba, financial motivation, di ba, savings, etc. Who comes into mind right away? Sinong speaker? May idea ba kayo? Wala. Patay tayo. Si? Chiquita. Tama po ba? Sino pa isa? Meron pa yan? Oh, sino? Sabi nila, si ano daw? Sino pa isa? Si Francisco. Meron pa isa eh. Sino po ba ito? Financial. Si Bo Sanchez. Tama po ba? Okay. Ayoko na makisabay sa kanila eh. Hindi naman ako siksikat nila. Pero I think I have my niche. No? What's my niche? I think I'm the speaker to call when there's a problem. And right now, I think most of the time, organizations who call us has a problem when it comes to their sales. And I think that's my forte. So again, after nitong araw na to, sa maniwala kayo sa hindi, kabahan ang management nyo. Because you have here a bunch or group of sellers, no, that's going to be very good that I don't know if they can still continue. Gusto niyo po ba yun? Be significant. Please, be significant. It's like if you die tomorrow, at least they will know that you are the best salesperson that ever came into this organization. Tama po ba yun? Tama?
Yes.
Tama po ba yun?
Yes.
Now, there's now meaning in why you are here. Kasi yun naman ang purpose eh. Kaya nga tayo nabuhay sa mundo, may purpose tayo. Tama po ba? At least for our career, there's a purpose. Kung nandito ka lang, uy, alas 8 na, clock in. 5 o'clock, 4:30, teka muna, mag-make up muna ako. Diba? Tama po ba? That's not being significant. Make your mark, make your dent. And you know what? While you're making your mark and you're making your dent in this world, guess what? You're earning more. Bonus. Tama po ba yun? Right? Tama po ba?
Yes.
Okay, so huwag ka na makontento na ikaw ay order taker. Don't be contented na oo ka lang ng oo sa kliyente mo. Di ba? Okay? Alright, here's another thing. Okay, another insight. Sa totoo lang po, sa bawat negosyo, hindi naman natin maiwasan. Meron din nagkakaproblema. Tama? Tama po ba? Alam niyo sa amin, ang problema sa amin, madalas sa developers, ayun, galit na galit yung mga buyer, hindi agad na turn over yung bahay. Okay? Sabi nila, may crack, ganyan-ganyan. Nobody's perfect. Okay. I hope I don't get sued for this, but this is the truth. Okay? Narinig niyo na ba yung gas explosion sa BGC? Do you know that?
Yes.
You know that? Okay. Yung may pumutok na condominium, no? Okay. So, ang nangyari, nung pumutok, tuminapon yung isang wall. By the way, that's one of the technologies that we're using. Talagang solid. Usually, nabibitak, di ba? Ito, buo, tumilapon. Alam niyo ba kung anong company yun? Alam niyo ba? Ayala yun. That's their condo, that's Serendra, when they were still doing that. Okay? So meaning, nobody's perfect. Not a single company, kahit gano'n kalaki, is perfect. Eh, lalo pa kayo? Tama po ba? So with that said, despite of the imperfections, the most important thing is the sellers, the people in the organization believe in their organization. Believe in the product that they are selling. Kasi kung ikaw mismo hindi ka naniniwala sa binibenta mo, o hindi ka naniniwala sa sarili mo sa anong kaya mong gawin, believe me, you will not go places. Okay? Okay po ba yun? Klaro tayo doon, ha? Okay, now, para lang meron tayong, kumbaga mas ma-internalize natin, I think you guys were given, ano ba? Meron sila? No Manila paper or... Wala? Okay. Sige. Bond papers lang. Okay lang, sige. So, ganito pong gawin natin. I think each table would already be groups, right? Okay na po ba yun? Okay. Ayan, ito, tatlo lang. Siguro, sir, ma'am, join na lang kayo doon sa iba na may groups, no? So, this is what you do. Come up with your ideal buyer persona. So, of course, sabi ko nga, fact-based ito, di ba? Or research-based. Pero, sabihin na natin, I think for you, you know who your buyers are or what your buyers are, right? Pero, instead of just writing down na architect, etc., know deeper your client. Okay? Parang ganito lang. No. Mary Jane. Nagbibenta ka ba? Okay. Sino nagbibenta sa inyo? Sino ang sellers dito? Sellers. Oh, wala pala tayong sellers dito. Sir, ikaw pinakamalakas sa boses kanina. Ano pangalan mo? Aris. Oh, Aris seller ka, di ba? Let me ask you, sino ba yung pinakamalupit mong kliyente? When I say malupit, yung pinakamalaking benta na binibigay sa'yo?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Okay. Diyan sa Pizza Hut na yan, huwag mo na sabihin yung pangalan, no? Baka may mga aswang, di ba? Diyan sa Pizza Hut, doon sa kausap mo, ilang taon na yan?
Yung kausap ko sa'yo.
Yung nagbibigay sa'yo ng benta, ha? Hindi yung security guard ng Pizza Hut, ha? 40 years old. Okay. Yung 40 years old na yan, ano ba yan? Married or single? Married. Ilan na ang asawa? Ilan ang anak?
Dalawa, sir.
Dalawa. Ano ba? Babae, lalaki?
Parehas boy.
Parehas boy. Okay. Ilan taon yung dalawang lalaki niyo?
6, 7.
Taga saan yan? Yung client mo na yan?
Quezon City siya.
Anong paborito niyang sports o paborito niyang gawin if he's not at work?
At sports.
Anong klaseng sports?
Great.
Oh! Sports pa rin yan. Go, go, go. Di ba? Okay. Thank you. Okay. That's a perfect example of you knowing your client. Tama? Actually, hindi nyo naman kailangan alamin yun eh, right? Tama po ba?
Inalala
Pero,
ko, sir.
bakit nga ba, sir?
Nagsama kami minom.
Bakit nga ba?
PR.
Okay. Hindi lang PR. Alam mo ang pinakamaganda niyan, you know the person because technically speaking, there will come a time that person will leave that organization. Tama?
Yes.
Pupunta sa iba. Oh, eh what if target mo rin yung company na yon? So happy na siya na doon. Mahirap makapasok, madali.
Madali na.
Mahirap, madali.
Madali.
Madali na, di ba? Because you're growing your network, right? That's how you should know your clients better, right? So now, just a short activity. Let's do this. Siguro, I'll give you lang mga 5-10 minutes. What you need to do is, at least, come up with a buyer persona. Pag sinabi mong buyer persona, ano ba ang profile ng buyer mo? So, for example, yung buyer mo, lagyan mo ng pangalan. Kahit anong pangalan. For example, si makulit na Michael. Pwedeng ganon, di ba? Or si matanong na Mandy. No? Kung ano man yung personality niya, right? Come up with the name of that person and come up with the profile. Ilang taon pa siya? No? Ano ba ang profession niya or position niya sa company? Ano ba ang hilig niya? Siya ba ay married or single? Taga saan ba yan? Come up with that. As much details as you can. Okay? What's the point of the activity? The point of the activity is at least for us to know and internalize how we should actually know our clients. Kasi ang mangyayari yan, pag kilala mo, then those are the people that you actually approach for you to be able to sell your product. Kasi yan na yung mga kliyente bumili na ng produkto mo. Tama po ba, Aris?
Yes, sir.
Okay? So like si Aris, for example, probably, he would look for people na mahilig din uminom. Tama? Pero hindi mahilig uminom at security guards, ha? Mahilig uminom na decision maker. Tama po ba? Okay? So again, we would like to focus on decision makers. Okay? Alam nyo ba, just before you do the activity, alam nyo ba there was this research that was done? Alam niyo po yung Korean Airline? Okay, syempre, mahilig kayo sa mga K-pop. Sino dito mahilig sa K-pop? No? Okay. So, ang Korean Air daw, by history, yan ang airline na may pinakamaraming crash. Pinakamarami. Okay? So, there was this research done. Meron daw isang case na meron isang pilot. So, pilot, no, yung pinaka-chief, no? And then may assistant pilot siya or yung co-pilot niya. Now, nangyari, masama ang panahon noon, so wala silang magawa kasi hindi nila makita yung runway. So, ikot sila ng ikot sa taas. Hanggang sa mauubusan na sila ng gas. So, sabi ng pilot,